saying that's okay, but nevertheless you could still understand that you may go to find a bit of peace and quietly along with God. So don't forget that also the animals who live in the jungle, also the mountains. But whether you find it in the jungle or in the home, it is in the heart that God resides. And you must practice this, and this is the way forward.
तो 5-7 दिन में जंगल से क्या होता है? याद सारी उम्र के लिए जा 5-7 दिन में.
And for a period of 5 or 7 days going to the jungle, those mountains, that's not sufficient. If you're going to go for it all your life.
all सही.
What they're saying is, whether it's in the jungle or in the home, it is the heart that is important. And you must practice this with the heart, and you see the progress. Then you may not have to go to the jungle. Stay at home.
Shahi, when I'm working with people now, since you started working with me, since you've come back the second time, the last 3 people that I've worked on, it seems as though I get to a certain point and I go into an altered state, and then all kinds of weird things happen. I mean, they feel great and all, but I mean, I can't help it. I mean, I just slide into a...
Like something guides your hands.
Yeah, that's somewhat.
What do you mean by altered state?
It's like...
Are they being helped or are they being...
Yeah, they're being helped, but it's like I lose track of what I'm doing. It's like it's like an
trance.
like a trance, like an inner power that puts me somewhat into a trance, and my hands just start, and they're
something else takes control. अगर एक दूसरी मतलब आपसे मिली हैं सगार, और अब जब लोगों से ये काम करती हैं, इलाज करती हैं, तो थोड़ी देर इलाज करते हैं, उसके बाद इनको बेखबरी सी तारी हो जाती है, उसके बाद खुद ब खुद कुछ चीज़ आती है और हाथ इनके हिलना शुरू हो जाते हैं, इलाज होता है लोगों का. क्या ये मोक्कल हैं या फरिश्ते हैं ऐसा कर?
मोक्कल.
इसका यस, स्पिरिचुअल क्रीचर्स.
एंजल फरिश्ता नहीं है, मोक्कल.
जिसका
वो उसके नीचे एक चीज होती है.
Not an angel, but spiritual creatures, which are called mokkal, which are just under the angels.
Okay.
This was good for you to hear.
I'm wondering what the purpose of this existence, this earth is, and all the things that people live on.
The purpose of all existence. So ये पूछ रहे हैं कि अल्लाह ताला ने जो इंसानियत को, इस जो कायनात को, दुनिया को बनाया, उसको मकसद बता सकते हैं, क्यों बनाया?
घर में उसमें पौधे क्यों लगाए? कुछ ऐसे.
But ask you, why do you do gardening in your home? Why do you do gardening, or why did you put the flowers or put the pots?
तुम्हारा शौक है, उसका शौक था.
Meaning that this is your pastime. This is God's pastime that He created it. It's His hobby.
His amusement.
A potted plant.
And he certainly is creative.
Yeah, I understand that you recognize the same calendar I asked earlier in that question. Do you see any significance to the year 2000 come up? Any significant happenings?
सरकार पूछ रहे हैं कि जो ये सदी ख़त्म होने वाली और साल 2000 आने वाला है, और हम इस चीज़ को मानते हैं, आप इसका मतलब कुछ तज़किरा फरमा सकते हैं कि आप कुछ होने वाला है और उसका क्या?
नहीं, मकसद ये तो हम जानते हैं कुछ होने वाला है, लेकिन उसका वक्त नहीं बता सकते ना. हो सकता है अल्लाह ताला उसको आगे कर दे, लेकिन होने वाला ज़रूर है.
We do know what's happening and what's going to happen, and that is definite. But when it will happen, we cannot say, because God could decide to change the date. He could take it forward, He could bring it back. But we do know what's going to happen, and it will surely happen.
What?
कुछ
नहीं क्या बस इतनी बता दी है।
We won't hold them to the exact date.
सर ये पूछ रहे हैं कि तारीख आप ना बताएं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा तज़किरा फरमा दें क्या कुछ होने वाला है।
नहीं, होने वाला ये है कि एक तो ये पानी,
जिसका
ये सैलाब, ये लोगों को गर्क करने वाला, और उसकी निशानी हो रही है कि गर्मी ज़्यादा पड़ी है, बर्फ़ पिघल रही
जी सर।
है। एक तो ये है।
The first thing will happen is flooding on a mass scale, and we have some signs of that the polar ice caps are starting to melt, the heating is increasing, solar heating, which will result in mass flooding, and a lot of people will be killed and destroyed as a result of that.
दूसरा, ज़मीन के नीचे जो लावा ना, वो गर्मी उसको भी पहुंचती है ना, तो वो भी ज़मीन को फाड़ेगा ना, तो ज़लज़ले आएंगे ना।
The heat in the atmosphere is also affecting the lava within the earth, and as a result there will be a lot of volcanic activity that will also be a cause of mass death and destruction.
इसी तरह ऊपर से भी कोई एक सियारा है ना, जो कुछ टुकड़े मुश्ती में गिरे थे और कुछ ज़मीन की तरफ आ रहे हैं, वो भी ज़मीन को गर्क करेंगे ना।
In the atmosphere, in space, we have a comet which is heading towards the earth. Some parts of it are already broken off and fallen onto another planet, but what's left of it will actually fall on earth.
उसके बाद फिर वो अमेरिका और इराक वो भी तैयार हैं एक दूसरे पर मिसाइल फेंकने के लिए, रूस इराक की मदद करेगा ना।
After that, America and Iraq are ready to attack each other, and there will be warfare between the two countries, and Russia will support Iraq.
ये होने वाला है ना इनका।
This is imminent. This is going to happen soon.
What about the El Nino?
वो जो लावा फट रहा है ना, ज़मीन का लावा, उस सारा रुख उसका सैन फ्रांसिस्को की तरफ है ना।
All that lava that is being currently activated within the earth, its direction is all heading towards San Francisco.
I've heard others say that Tucson is one of the areas that will be safe. It does become a very spiritual place here, but also geographically, Tucson is going to be a very safe place.
That's high enough.
सरकारी पूछ रही है कि कुछ लोगों से मैंने ये सुना है रूहानी मरकज़ भी किसी लिहाज से बन गया है टूसन, लेकिन कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि ये जगह महफूज रहेगी। क्या इसे क्योंकि उसकी बुलंदी भी कुछ है, लिहाजा शायद पास पहुंच जाए।
हमें इसके इल्म नहीं है।
We can't say anything about that.
जितना इल्म है उतना बता दिया।
What we know we can tell you about.
In the Christian tradition, they say that